couple of questions here. Okay, so first off, thank you for agreeing to do this interview. I really appreciate it. And your voice is super incredible. I love it. You're so welcome. Now, what age did you realize this is, for you had this gift and you wanted to be an artist? At what age did you realize that?
So like mid-teens. I'd always sang as a kid, just in various ways, but I never really thought I would pursue it as a career, just something that I did. And then, yeah, really when I wrote my first song, so probably about 17, I kind of was like, oh, maybe I could do this, so, yeah.
Wait, you said you wrote your first song. Do you remember what it was called? What was it about?
Well, yeah, my first song that I really was proud of was called Rainy Day, and that's like a demo. It was kind of out there when I first came out as like a demo type thing, but it never got officially released. And I still actually quite like it now. A lot of people request it at shows, but I haven't sung it for a long time. But yeah, and it's just like my first song, really writing about heartbreak, and like my first time ever putting, because I sang a lot and I'd written some songs before that, but just I wasn't tapping into anything real. I was just kind of writing what I thought a song should sound like. So then when I wrote that song, it was like I actually wrote from experience and yeah, and about a situation that I'd been in. So that was when I kind of felt like I connected with the artistry.
Oh, so awesome, so awesome. Now, growing up, did anyone inspire you? It could be family, it could be someone who was famous. Did anyone inspire you to want to do music, back then? And also, is there anyone inspiring you now?
I think the people who inspired me then are still inspiring me now. So definitely the art. I mean, I don't really have a musical family, so I'm kind of like the anomaly in the family. But artist-wise, Prince was a huge influence on me. And like really, when I got into Prince's music, it really kind of just helped me to understand, what it is to be an artist and have control of your entire creative vision, so Prince, George Michael, and that, I was really into, a lot of like commercial R&B at the time, like Usher, Brandy, Aaliyah, like I loved, kind of was into a lot of commercial R&B, and then neo soul stuff, Jill Scott, D'Angelo, and then, just everything, and then also my British influences, like Radiohead and stuff like that, so yeah, kind of just a big mesh that kind of gradually evolved over time.
Awesome. Now I kind of want to move forward into your album, The Spectrum, which I have to say my favorite, first off, they're all like awesome, but my favorite would be your song with Jill Scott. How did that collaboration come about? Like, that is so awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I met Jill a couple of years ago in London. I opened up for a couple of her shows, and we just, we got along, we kind of exchanged details, and then so we'd see each other in passing, and then I wrote this song one day, and just something just spoke to me. It just said Jill to me, and it was like I didn't really think anything of it at first. I kind of just put it to one side, got ready for the rest of that, did the rest of the album, and then when it came to kind of finishing it off, I was like, let me just, don't ask, don't get kind of thing. So I just, let me just send this to her, see what she thinks, and she loved it, and she blessed it with her vocals. So. Now,
do you have a favorite song on your album?
I know it sounds really corny, but I really do love this album. I love my last album as well, but I think the last album was a much longer, protracted process. So I think by the time I came to releasing it, I was like ready to just get them out, But whereas this one, some of the songs were still quite fresh. Even when I released it, it was only a few months prior that I'd finished the song. So it feels very much more like where I'm at in my life right now. So yeah, lots of favourites. I think if I had to choose one, there's a song called True, which is like just kind of like my soul song right now. So yeah, True. But each song really has a meaning and a purpose on that album for me. So yeah.
Awesome. Now, for those who have not purchased your album, which they should have by now, tell us, why should they?
I think they should, because I'm trying to uphold some qualities, some artistic qualities and practices that I feel like are less common these days. Like I put real quality and time and effort into my vocals and into the musicality of my songs and the meaning and the feeling, and I guess not even genre-wise, but in terms of the soul, just the feeling of the music, and I try to carry the torch or whatever for the artists that influence me, you know, and you know, I just feel like there's so much disposable music these days, and I don't think my music is. So, you know, if you really want to have an album that you can just dig into and just hopefully apply it to your own life, you know, and feel it, and you know, that's something that I try and make happen with my music. So yeah.
Awesome. Now, also, you're on the Spectrum tour following
Yes.
the Spectrum album.
Yeah.
How is tour life treating you?
It's great, yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, again, like, just to be able to get the new album out and play it live,
Yes.
and see everybody vibing with different songs, and just finally sharing that with people after you know, kind of like a 2-year process of, you know, from
Yes.
the start of making it to releasing it. That's always a nice feeling to be on the first tour, really debuting the album live. So it's been great. We've had some really amazing shows, and I just really feel like people are taking the music to heart, you know, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. And now you work with so many people, including, oh my gosh, Pharrell, who is super awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in particular who you want to work with that you haven't already?
I'm not, at this point, I'm not sure, because I have worked with a lot of my like favorites, and so I actually don't have a bucket list right now, like a checklist. I think whatever the next thing is, the next collab that I do, it will just happen kind of naturally. It'll just be fate. I'm not kind of chasing anyone. So, but you know, I've got so many musical friends and stuff who I feel like will end up getting involved at some point.
Yes.
So yeah.
Well, you're doing so many amazing things. Last but not least, what is next for you?
Next for me, we're just getting ready for the next single. We're just kind of figuring out what we're going to do with that. We've got some visuals coming out soon. We're going to be touring Europe in the spring. So yeah, just kind of like getting all that organised.
Busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Going to take some time out over Christmas, and you know, just enjoy the process.
Awesome. Well, I thank you again. We know you have to get on the stage and tend to your audience. We hope you have a great time.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you sticking around for the show?
I'm stick around for a little for the show.
Yeah.